Hi guys, Dave here. This is Max, tour manager for Dorje. As some of you guys know, we've been on tour recently. First tour around sort of Europe really, but mainly Germany. And yeah, we're just currently sat on the ferry on our way home. All the shows have been really cool, and everyone's been awesome, and we've had a good time. But we have had several little hiccups with other things. Specifically in Berlin, when unfortunately myself and Max's bags got stolen pretty much from right under our noses whilst we were loading out of the venue. I was actually in the van at the time, and someone managed to still get into the van and take both of our bags, and they probably couldn't have taken two worse bags.
Yeah.
Basically we had like laptops, expensive cameras, because obviously we were trying to shoot everything, which unfortunately the Dorje blog's going to take a hit for as well, because the Dorje SD card was in my bag at the time. Loads of things, a drone,
Less than a week old drone.
yeah, Wacom tablets, headphones, all sorts of gear, and all of our passports.
7 passports.
So we had to pay about £100 a head to get emergency passports just to get us on this ferry, so that we can go home and then pay another 100 and whatever it is to get new passports made as well each. So it's all been a bit of a nightmare, and it meant not sleeping. My wallet was in there as well, so I had to cancel all my cards, my driving licence, everything. So we were up all night on the phone to banks and that sort of stuff. Then we sat in the the British Embassy in Berlin, and they were actually really awesome. They worked as hard as they could so that we didn't miss the next show.
Major props have to go to the British Embassy in Berlin.
Yeah,
they were very
really good
and super professional. You can't thank you enough.
Yeah. So yeah, anyway, the moral of this story is if you travel and you take a lot of stuff, whether you're gigging or not, be thorough with your insurance policy. Check it before you go out, because we got stung. So you know, yeah, it's just crap really. But on the upside, what we have found is, you know, we told everyone that this had happened, and people suggested that we set up a GoFundMe campaign. So Dan, who's doing the merch with us, and you probably know Dan anyway, set up a page, and loads of people have just contributed, and it's just incredible. I think we've got over...
At time of recording, it's over £7,000
yeah.
at the moment,
Yeah.
which is...
it's just mind-blowing. I think the thing is, like, you know, when this sort of thing happens to you, your stomach drops, and then, you know, we called up the insurance places and found out that we couldn't really... most of it we couldn't get covered. And so we totted up, because we had to give a list to the police of everything that got taken, and we totted up the value of how much it would cost to buy, and it came to just over, I think it was about £17,500. So
in 2 bags.
In just 2 bags. It racks up quickly. So yeah, Dan set up the page, and he put the value at the sort of figure at £17,500. Not that we were expecting to get anywhere near that kind of money. I don't think we were expecting to get what we've already raised. But as we said, like, people suggested that we stuck it up there. And yeah, it's just incredible to see that, like, you know, one person can mess up so much, but it just shows that it's a minority that does that, and that the general public are just loving and giving and want to help, and we just both want to share our thanks for you guys just being so incredible. It's going to make a huge difference to us, because we'd be screwed for trying to carry on working.
As an example, I am supposed to be back on tour, back out travelling in 2 days, and now have to take a forced week off to allow myself time to get a new passport, which means that I'm losing income as well as all my possessions.
And laptops and cameras, and you know, there was other stuff on those hard drives. Like, Max is obviously a photographer, and his entire portfolio was gone. And obviously some of it's backed up, but there was other more recent stuff that wasn't, because he came straight out of the tour on tour with us, and all that sort of stuff. So in general, it sucks, but the good points are that we had a wicked tour, loads of people came down, all the shows were awesome, all the venues were awesome, and you know, the support for helping me and Max get our stuff back together so that we can carry on working is just incredible, and we just want to say thank you. So without dragging out this video for too long, thank you. We'll probably put a link to the GoFundMe in case anyone hasn't seen it yet, but don't feel obliged to give us anything at all. Just the support over the years is awesome, and thank you. Hope to see you guys soon. Take it easy. Dave.